Hey y'all, it's Lindsay. I am going to share a what I eat in a day video today. I follow a low carb, high fat, moderate protein way of life, or diet if you will, and it really helps me to feel my best. Sharing videos like this helps me to remember to stay focused on my objectives, and I thought, it's a perfect day for that. If you're new here, I do share a lot of these kind of videos. It can be repetitive, so forgive me for that. But I also share recipe videos sometimes, thoughts and ideas that I have about my current quest for health, and occasionally I will do like an offbeat grocery haul or something to that effect. So if any of that interests you, I would love to have you subscribe and hang around for a while. To my returning viewers, I appreciate you so very much for coming back for yet another What I Eat in a Day video. I've already had breakfast, I've already had coffee. Let me show you what I've had so far today, and then we will scoot on to the next thing. Breakfast of champions today. We've seen this all too many times, but this is 3 hard-boiled eggs that I fried up in a little bit of butter over here, and then topped off with some of my homemade mayonnaise and some sriracha. The sriracha and I had a little bit of a fight, so we got a little extra sriracha on this guy over here, but it'll be great. And then I've got black coffee. Breakfast of champions. Okay, it is going to be a leftover lunch today to clear out the fridge. This is kind of a, I don't know what to call it, like a spaghetti taco bake, more or less. I made this about, I don't know, 2 or 3 nights ago, and it's the last little bit. I can't quite remember what I did. It was not a recipe that I followed at all. I cooked a spaghetti squash in my Instant Pot, drained off a lot of the water, and then I put that into a casserole dish. I made this kind of egg yogurt mixture with some seasonings that I poured on top. And then I took taco meat that I cooked with a taco seasoning that I make myself. I did that on top of the yogurt egg mixture. And then I topped the whole thing with some shredded Colby Jack cheese and some sliced green onions, baked it up, and it was tasty. It wasn't the most amazing thing on the planet, but it was good enough to, fill our bellies. And I'm going to finish that off. I don't have a recipe video for this. I don't plan to make one because it wasn't like good enough to make a video about, but that's essentially what that all is, and that will be lunch for today. All right, lunch was really tasty. I do want to mention that spaghetti squash, it does have more carbs in it, so I do use it very sparingly and rarely. But when I do, I always love it. I love it with my sloppy Joe mix. I do like it the way that I did it with that taco pasta bake or spaghetti pasta. I can't even tell you what it's called because it's not a recipe. But I guess spaghetti taco bake or whatever. It's fine and dandy in that, but I do like spaghetti squash. It's just one of those vegetables that is much higher in carbs than the typical low carb eater would consume. So I just wanted to let y'all know that I do keep it in a very confined place in my way of eating. I have been drinking water all day. However, I have not had any electrolytes, which I'm starting to feel the need for as we speak. So I am gonna go select one of my electrolyte drinks to have, and I'll share that with you. Here is my big glass, and I had to pre-open this because, tricky. And I'm gonna do 1 full scoop of watermelon. I have a 28-ounce cup here. I have found that the daily electrolytes from Perfect Keto mix better in the colder water, oh, there we are, than the Relight from Redmond. So I don't mind mixing them into water straight from our little reverse osmosis fella here. And I need a straw. I have also found that different flavors taste better when they are at room temperature to me, and some flavors actually taste better with the ice. So All right, one electrolyte drink ready to go. All right, time to go drink this. Oh, that tastes good. It's probably my second favorite of the perfect keto ones I have tried. Out of all of the electrolytes that I do have, mixed berry from Redmond Relight is my favorite. Black cherry is my favorite from Perfect Keto, and I feel like those two are on the same playing field. Those are both delightful. I do like watermelon better than the pink lemonade flavor that I have from Perfect Keto, but everybody's got their own flavor preferences, and yeah, I'm just trying to make my black cherry last as long as possible and trying to drink up some of this watermelon. It is afternoon. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. This is decaf Dark Magic. That's what this is, from the Keurig, and I added half a scoop of the Perfect Keto Vanilla MCT oil powder. I whisked it up with my little hand frother, and that's going to taste delightful. For my dinner, we did fancy taco salads. There is some skirt steak here. There is marinated chicken. I did put about a 1/4 cup of black beans. There is spring mix, some cilantro, lime crema, jalapenos, salsa, and some crumbling cheese on top. Alrighty, I'm feeling like a pretty hefty bedtime snack tonight. This is about 2/3 of a cup of my homemade Greek yogurt. I did a scoop of the strawberry MCT oil powder, and as you can see, probably about 2 tablespoons of this honey nut cereal. It does add the perfect crunch. And then I have a cup of decaf coffee here. I put a little splash of heavy cream, and then I'm trying to use the cinnamon toast MCT oil powder as well. Not my favorite flavor, definitely one of my favorite flavors. So that is my evening snack tonight. That's where I'm gonna leave you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you in my next video.